Welcome to class today. My name is Randy. We are going to be working on some hip mobility today. So let's just get right to it and sit down on our mats. We're going to start in our 90-90 position, right shin parallel with the front of your mat, 90-degree angle in the knee, and then the same with the left, except it's the right thigh that's parallel with the front of the mat. Inhale, exhale, come up onto the heels, and then face your 90-90 to the opposite side. And then to the right, warming up into our hips, to the left, working into all the different, to the right, all the different ways that our joints can move. You can lean back onto your hands if that provides a little stability here, instead of kind of swerving all around the mat. All right. One more time to the left, one more time to the right. Roll onto your hands and knees so we're in on all fours, a tabletop position here. And then we're just gonna roll our left hip. Knee out, back, in. Knee out, back, in. Again, just working through all the rotations of the hip joint. And then reverse and go the opposite way. This time, kick your left leg out towards the left side of the mat. Sink your hips towards the right heel. Let the left toes peel up. And then come back up to your tabletop with the leg out. And floss in and out of this, maybe 3 or 4 times. When you come back to a neutral spine, left knee meets right. We're gonna go into our hip rolls on the right side. So knee in, out, back, in, out, back. Trying to keep everything else nice and stable and squared off towards the mat. And then reverse the rotation. Next time the leg comes to the right, kick the right leg out, and then sink the hips towards your left heel. Come back up through center. 1, do 3 or 4 of these. Let the left or right toes peel up as you come back. Good. Right foot meets left. Go ahead and flip your toes, down dog. Ground in through the heels of the hands. Maybe walk your dog. Sink the left heel and then the right. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Open the hip. Bring the right heel towards your glute. Try to keep your chest squared off towards the mat. Maybe straighten the right leg as it's opening up. Good. Right knee to right tricep. And then bring your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Reach the left arm up or right arm up towards the sky and then swivel all 10 toes till they point towards the right side of the room. Sink the hips towards your mat. Maybe use your right hand on your right knee to kind of open it up nice and gently there. Good. Hips lift up as you reach the right arm up overhead. Swivel your toes towards the front of the mat. Open up into your Skandasana to the back of the mat. First Skandasana of the day. Feel free to lift that heel. Have something under the left heel. Use your hands. Might feel a little bit tighter than normal since it's so early in the practice, and that's okay. Come back to the front of the mat. Hands to the floor, right foot meets left. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky, open the hip. Square off your chest towards the floor and then straighten that left leg. Take a moment to get into that nice juicy space. Left knee to left tricep. And then left foot comes to the outside of the left hand. Swivel the toes so all 10 toes point towards the left side of the room. Sink your hip, press your left knee out just a little bit. Nice gentle stretch. Exhale, ground down through the right hand. Lift the left up overhead. Swivel the feet back towards center and then all the way back through Skandasana at the back of the mat. Again, this is our first exploration with this today. So go to your current depth that's available to you. Use props, use hands, pop up onto your ball of your foot. Ground down through the heel. Top of the mat. Left foot meets right. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Ground down through the hands. Sweep the right leg up. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. All 10 toes to the right. Hip sinks down towards your mat. Then lift it up. Swivel the toes, Skandasana at the back of the mat. Hands to the front of the mat. Right foot meets left, down dog. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky, left foot to the front of the mat. Swivel the toes, everything points towards the left side of the room. Sink the hips down, maybe open up that left knee. Exhale, hips up. Stretch it out. Skandasana at the back of the mat. Hands to the front of the mat. Left foot meets right. Chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. Sweep the right leg up. Right toes to the outside of the right hand. Horizon lunge. Sink the left hip. And then lift. Skandasana at the back of the mat. Come to the front of the mat, right foot meets left, down dog. Sweep the left leg up. Left foot to the outside of the left hand. Horizon lunge, sink the hip. Lift the hip, reach the left hand up overhead. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Hands to the front of the mat. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Sweep your right leg up towards the sky. Right foot comes to the front of the mat. Open up warrior two. Sink into that front hip. Exhale, Skandasana at the back of the mat. This time, sink your hips down. Left knee comes in towards the right. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Open up the left foot. Reach the hands forward. Roll onto the left heel. Come back up into your warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Heels in, toes out. Goddess pose, sink the hips down. Hands come to your knees. Dip the right shoulder in. Lift up, left shoulder. Maybe you get a crack. Right shoulder in. Left shoulder in. Rise up out of that. Back into your warrior two. Hands come to the top of the mat. Lizard lunge. Work into some depth here. Maybe rock back and forth with that back leg on the toes. You can come onto your forearms if that's where you're at today. I am not. Right foot meets left, down dog. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, left foot to the top of the mat, warrior two, open up. Sink into that left foot, left knee. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana at the back of the mat. Hips all the way to the floor this time. Right knee comes in towards left. Inhale. Forward fold. Good. Open up that right leg. Come on forward. Back to warrior two. Straighten the left leg, goddess pose. Sink your hips down, hands on the knees. Go ahead and do your shoulder depths. Warrior two. Hands cartwheel down on the inside of the left foot for your lizard lunge. You can be on your hands, back knee can be down, you can be on forearms. Take whatever flavor of this shows up for you today. I like to take rocks, forward and backward. Left foot meets right, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, right foot to the outside of the left hand, warrior two. Sink into the front leg, inhale. Exhale, Skandasana at the back of the mat, all the way down. Internally rotate that left leg, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Come on out of it. Open up, reach the hands forward, rock into your Skandasana, and then warrior two. Exhale, straighten the leg, heels and toes out, goddess pose. Do your dips. Warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Lizard lunge. You might need to heel toe that right foot. This time, left knee comes to the floor. Bend the left leg. See if you can grab towards that left foot. Chest can be squared off towards the mat, or you can open up to the left. You can come on to the knife edge of your right foot and kind of open that right hip a little bit too if you'd like. If you do this, flex the foot so you're not sickling the ankle. Release, hands to the floor. Right foot meets left. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, left foot to the front of the mat. Warrior two, open up. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of the mat. Hips all the way to the floor. Internally rotate that right leg. Fold over the front. Back to Skandasana. Roll onto the right foot. Warrior two. Straighten the left leg, heels in, toes out. Goddess pose. Do your dips. Lift out of it. Warrior two. Hands come to the inside of the left foot. Heel toe that left foot over just a little bit. Lizard lunge. Sink the right knee down. Bend the right leg and grab towards it with your left hand. If you want to open up that left foot, go ahead and flex your foot. Roll on to the knife edge. Open it up, guys. I don't know what it is today, but it is difficult for me to find my words. Well, I do know what it is. It's perimenopause, but you know, if you're 40 plus, if you're 45 plus, in that perimenopause range, you probably know what I'm talking about. You are not alone. We all lose our words. All right, release. Left foot or left hand comes to the front of the mat. Then left foot meets right. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, pigeon pose, top of the mat. Left ankle comes behind left hand, or I'm sorry, right ankle comes behind left hand, right knee behind right wrist. Right shin can be parallel or more in towards your groin. Whatever feels better in your body. You can also have a block under that right hip for some grounding and stability. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold over the right shin. Left hip stays squared off towards the mat. And just breathe into this here. Take this moment to slow down your breath. Hands come to the mat. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Wild thing on the left leg. Open up your chest. Right toes come behind the left leg. Puff up the heart towards the sky. Down dog. Left leg sweeps up. Pigeon pose, left leg to the top of the mat. Set yourself up. Notice if one side of your body feels tighter than the other. There's nothing wrong with that, it's pretty normal. But it's interesting to take notice and just get to know your body better. Fold over your front left leg. Head can come to your hands to a block. Right hip squared off towards the mat. And let yourself melt into this pose. Crawl up onto your hands. Wild thing on the right side. So come on into your three-legged down dog for a moment. And then flip it over. Left toes come behind the right leg. Puff up your chest towards the sky. Oh, yeah. Back into down dog. Knees to the floor. Feet come out in front of you. Hands come behind you. I like to flip my fingertips forward towards my hips. We're going to come into a reverse tabletop, so feet back behind your hips, and then lift your hips off the floor. Get a little nice front body opening here. If you'd like to take reverse plank, you could reach your legs out nice and long. Release everything to the floor. Lie down on your back. Heels back behind your glutes. Lift your hips up. Bridge pose. Really lift your hips high here. Ground down into your heels. And see if you can push that bend back more towards your ribs. Push the bend into your chest, I should say. Feeling that freeing sensation at the front of your hips. Release everything to the floor. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Figure 4. Hands come through the opening in your legs as you grab either your thigh or your shin. Flex the right foot. Draw everything in towards your chest, keeping your sacrum on the floor. Maybe you use the right elbow to open up that right leg. Left foot comes to the floor as you release the legs. Keeping the right leg where it's at. Let your knees fall over, your left knee fall over to the left. Sole of the right foot comes to the floor. Right knee points up towards the sky. You can gaze over your right arm. Come back through center. Switch the crossing of the legs. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Figure 4 on the left side. Flex that left foot. Draw everything in while keeping your sacrum off the floor. So we don't want to pull everything up. We really want to keep the sacrum on the floor and then approach the stretch. Maybe give a little pressure from that left elbow into the left knee. You can close your eyes down here. Bring the right foot to the floor, release the hands, and then let the right knee fall over to the right. Sole of the left foot onto the floor. You can gaze over the left hand. Bring everything back up through center. Reach your legs nice and long. Arms out nice and wide. Take up some space here. leave you guys here to stay as long as you'd like. Hopefully you find yourself with your hips feeling a little bit more free, a little bit looser than they were when you came to class today. You guys stay here as long as you need, as long as you'd like before you move back into your day. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.